All right, well, hello and welcome everybody. I'm John Van Derzen from Canada. Really excited to welcome all of our guests and all of our impactors from all around the world to this call. We have so many people from so many different regions and countries. It's just awesome to have you on here. And as usual, we've got an action-packed call lined up. We're going to jump right into it. So today we are officially 17 weeks old. 17 weeks. We're just a baby, but what we've accomplished in those 17 weeks is phenomenal. We already have impactors in 145 different countries around the world. I mean, just since our last call last Wednesday, we've added in impactors in the brand new country of Martinique. So what that means is we now have impactors in over 74% of the world's countries, and we're just 17 weeks old. I can tell you that's never been done by any company, anywhere, anytime in history. It just hasn't happened. We are making history here. We're doing it together, and it's happening for a couple different reasons. First off, we've got exactly what the whole world is looking for, because we give people the ability to raise unlimited funds for anything that they want to raise funds for. And I can tell you, everybody on the planet wants that. Then what we do is we have what the whole world can do, because all we do is we share the videos on our mobile landing pages and our websites. We let them do all the explaining for us, and everybody can do what we do. Then on top of that, we have a world-class company behind it with Frank and Hans and the whole IT team. They give us everything that we need to go out there and share this rapidly and get the results and make the impact that we're looking to make. And of course, we've got an outstanding group of Impact101 members and leaders right around the world. They've caught the vision on where we're going with this. They know this is the vehicle to get them to where they want to go, and they're locking arms and helping anybody who wants to do something significant here. So you put that all together, you factor in we're 17 weeks old, there's a global stampede happening, it's a tidal wave, you're here at the right time to grab a big piece of it. So what we're going to do, we've got some great updates for you here today. I'm going to bring on my good friend and the president of Impact101, Frank Servideo. Frank, could you share some of the exciting things that yourself, Hans, the entire team has been putting together for us?
You bet, John. First of all, thank you so much for the introduction. And I want to thank everybody for the tidal wave, the momentum, every impactor. I mean, 145 countries, John, in 17 weeks. It's unheard of, and it's because of people like yourselves and all the leaders that we've all brought in. It's just extremely exciting. It's been team effort. It just does not happen with one single person. It's everybody sharing and seeing the vision. Impact101 is going to be the household name. And, you know, I've been stating that, and I really believe that from the bottom of my heart. Let's just jump right into things. I like talking about, you know, a little bit of a competition we've started about 8 weeks ago, guys. And it's the Stars of the Week and President's Cup. First of all, individuals, congratulations for a job well done. Countries, job well done. Congratulations. And I have a feeling there's a new country that's going to come to the top of this list real quick here, John. But without any more delay, can you just start announcing the winners there?
Sure, I'd love to, Frank. Is it possible to make the PowerPoint a little bit bigger? It's just a little tough for me to read it here with these old eyes here.
Well, just a sec here. It's just, no, I think that's going to be it, John. Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah. Hey, no worries. No worries. Let's get into it, because these are exciting, weekly, friendly competitions that we have. It shows you who the big impactors are for the week, who the big countries are in the impact world. So let's get right to it. Number 10 from this week, we have Anthony from the UK. Huge move by the UK this week. Number 9, you know him, you love him. Duncan from Wales. Unbelievable what this guy does on a daily basis. True leader. Then number 8, we go to India with Sharda. Number 7, we're over here in Canada with Klaus. Phenomenal story there. Number 6, we're back to India. Lalit, the India team, Frank, just going off the charts. From there, we've got number 5, we've got Kay in Malaysia. Malaysia coming on like a freight train. Number 4, down to New Zealand, the Kiwis. Fred leading the charge. Number 3, India. Jogandip, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that, doing a phenomenal job. Number 2, hey, you all know her. Phenomenal story with the company and what she's doing with her family. Rebecca out of the UK. And number 1 impactor for the past 7 days from the UK, Jian Ying. So amazing effort by everybody. The whole community is firing on all cylinders. Congratulations. Let's look at the countries. Number 10, China. No coincidence. We just put up the simplified Chinese language, and look what happened right away and what's going to happen there. Number 9, first time in the top 10, coming on strong with the Spanish now on the sites, is Mexico. Number 8, we have South Africa doing a great job. Number 7, Fred's leading the charge in New Zealand. Number 6, we got Maria and her whole team over in Australia. Number 5, a big crew of leaders led by James over in Malaysia. Number 4, we've got Canada firing. Number 3, we've got Colin, Duncan, Rebecca, Mel, so many people over there. Jian Ying in the UK. And of course, number 2, the US, just too many leaders and team members there to mention them all. And number 1, Dr. Anu and his whole crew out of India. Unbelievable what's happening, Frank. Congratulations to everybody.
Yes, congratulations. This just makes me feel so good, guys. Unbelievable. Congratulations, countries, individuals. Job well done. Thank you so much for sharing the word of Impact 101 and raising donations for yourself. I mean, this is a peer-to-peer, crowdfunding system, and everybody's catching on to it, John. Now, let's just keep going, and let's talk about catching on. You know, there's been 5 or 6 weeks ago, you started off with a couple of videos, John. Timing's everything, and the 3 grids to freedom has just been unbelievable. I say that numbers don't lie. We kind of flipped these charts upside down and sideways, and what a difference, what a change. People are starting to get it. They're going into grids that they could afford. So, John, why don't you explain what those videos are all about and the numbers, please?
Sure, Frank. I mean, all we do is we just direct people to the tools. So we put together a couple tools, we re-recorded them, and I'll tell you, they are getting the results. Because all we do is we reach out to someone, we say, if you got 3 minutes to see something, to see a way that a lot of people are receiving a lot of funds very quickly. It's a very quick yes from most people. We quickly get them onto the timing is everything video. It sorts them out fast. A lot of people, we have their attention. Some just don't get it. That's okay. All we do is sort. From there, we get them onto the 3 grids to freedom plan, where we give them an exact game plan of how they can get to where they want to be and how they can help a lot of people get there too. And from there, it just goes crazy, Frank. And you can see here, we're very transparent. This is in your back office as well. You can see the grids. It shows the percentage of all donation dollars. We all know we have 8 grids. Well, the number 1 grid for this week is the $4,800 grid, with around 33% of all donation dollars coming through there. Then we have the $2,400 grid, the $1,200 all the way across. You can see number 7 is the $40 grid. Number 8 is the $80 grid. What this means to you, if you're just looking at this or just getting started, each of these donation grids is a completely separate donation stream to you. You want to be in as many of these donation grids as you can be in that works for your situation, so that you can share in a bigger percentage of all the donations that are happening. Do what works for you, but ultimately focus in on getting into as many grids as possible. It takes just as much effort, to be in 1 grid as it does to be in 5 grids. But let me tell you, the impact on you and your family is a whole bunch bigger the more grids you're in. Wouldn't you agree, Frank?
I couldn't agree more, John. Thank you so much for a great job explaining that. And the higher the grids there, and it takes the same amount of work, but the results get better and your donations go higher. So I think you guys know the numbers. Just do the math, and it's just amazing. Whatever you could get into, whether it's the first 3, 4, 5, or 6 grids, and then work your way up. That's the magic, folks. And then things start to happen for you. So, John, I like talking about numbers. I do. I'm absolutely pleased about U.S. donations completed. 4.6 million, it just jumps out at you. Number of completed donations, over 28,000. Page views, 4.8 million. And unique site visits, 820,000. And unique visits with IP addresses. These are, unbelievable numbers. And I want to thank everybody for sharing Impact 101 and generating the donations for your cause, John.
Yeah, I mean, what this tells me, Frank, two words: massive action. 17 weeks, there's been $4.6 million received by members in donations. That's off the charts. 28,000 separate donations. Look at the traffic on here. Worldwide, this is coming from all over the world. It just speaks to the momentum that's happening, Frank.
You know, speaking of momentum and tidal wave, we haven't seen nothing yet. I think it's really just about to start because of this page right here, John. I'm so excited about it. Look to your right-hand side. We have languages on our website for your back office and all your functionalities when it comes to joining and logging in and stuff. And the rest of the site will get done, but it's done in English, Spanish, French, Hindi released. Hindi was just released this morning. Russia just came on board. Simple Chinese just came yesterday. Unbelievable. This site here is just, and this page just makes me feel real good. I love seeing those languages keep dropping. The tech team's working hard to get a few more. But John, what do you think of this page? And there's been some updates in the videos. Why don't you talk about that as well?
Yeah, absolutely, Frank. You know, 25 years in the relationship marketing arena, I've never seen a page more powerful than this. You look at the top. If somebody that you're introducing this to comes there, they see we're in 146 countries. They see the tickers on the stars of the week, the President's Cup. Immediately, they know there's a global movement happening. They can click on the languages. They can have it in English, Spanish, French, Hindi, Russian, simplified Chinese. That covers well over half of the world. They can join in those languages. They can have their back office in those languages. You know, all the processes of making their payment methods or setting up their payment methods, making donations, everything they need to do, choosing their grids. It's all right here for massive global growth. Then you look at the videos on this page. Of course, we have our timing is everything and the 3 grids to freedom plan. I want to draw everyone's attention down to the bottom video there, what people are saying. We just cut this last week, I think it was, with many members and leaders from around the world. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and listen to it. Have your prospects listen to it. They're going to resonate with someone from somewhere and understand how big this is and understand that they can be a part of it too, Frank. So this is a powerful, powerful thing to put in front of people.
You bet. Thanks, John. And just want everybody to know it's all the back dashboard and the back offices and the functionalities and processes already all done. And the actual front page of the websites, those will be getting done in due time. So really excited. It's going to start showing some really big momentum in these countries because of the language barrier. So we're excited about that, and we're going to continue to add a few more languages. All right, here you go. John, this just makes me feel so good seeing this in Hindi. That just came up live, and I am just so excited about it. So you can see, I just want to give a couple of examples. And there's the simplified Chinese, folks, just so you can see it. It's there, right there in front of you. Then you come into the Russian right there. There it is. So you can just go to all these different languages and click on it and see what happens. There's the Spanish. So we're really, really excited about these languages. John, what is those, when you see those screens pop up at you, what does it do? Does it tell you global expansion? Does it show that we're serious about what we're doing here?
Oh yeah, Frank, and so professionally done, not with Google Translate and, half a hit, having people having trouble understanding. This was professionally done, expertly, because Frank and Hans have an IT company. So you can be proud to put this in front of your people from all over the world, and you want to be part of the global expansion, that's for sure. And this is these are some of the tools you can use to do that, Frank.
You bet. Thanks, John. If this is your first time on this call, folks, Alexa Traffic Rank, just in case you don't know, is a rough estimate of the site popularity. The rank is calculated using a combination of average daily visitors to the site and page views on the site over the past 3 months. The site with the highest combination of visitors and page views is ranked number 1, updated daily. Now, just so you know, this was done as live as of yesterday, that if you're Google, Facebook, you'd be number 1, 2, 3, Twitter, and all that kind of stuff. We are the actual graph right in the middle. As you could see, it's been going straight up. We had a really good blip about 2 weeks ago, got to about 64,000. Now we're at 72,000. It's really hard to keep that to below the 100, let me tell you, folks, but I know you guys are making this a household name. There's other ones that are into the crowdfunding arena, as you can see on the left-hand side. They're dropping like a rock. Their numbers just keep getting higher. And then on the right, it just gets even worse. So we're at the right space. People know where to come when it comes to peer-to-peer, John. What do you think of these graphs?
Well, the picture says it all. You look at our graph, Frank, it says one word, momentum, going straight up like a rocket. You look to the right and left, like you said, dropping like a rock. Why is that? We have got the vehicle, all the tools, everything in place, real product, real company, real platform, and it just gets better and better every day. So I say it every time. If you're looking at it for the first time, you're in the right place at the right time with the right people.
Great, thanks, John. And we're just going to keep moving that. And you know the numbers are just going to go through the roof, especially as we keep translating the site. Now, here's another big change we did about 2.5, 3 weeks ago. We lose track because things move so fast. We created a YouTube channel, John, and we wanted everybody to be able to see the videos in subtitles so they can't, listen to it, just so that they have the tools. And I think this site has really helped tremendously. Can you just go through the process with the folks, please?
Sure, I'd love to, Frank. Serge, and you're going to hear from him in a minute here. If you want to build globally, you got to put things in people's language so they can understand it. So what Hans and Frank did, they took most of our videos, put them on a YouTube channel, and with a couple quick clicks, you can have any of these videos translated with other language, any language you want in the world, with subtitles at the bottom of that video. It's so powerful because you can expose people now in their language, and many of the languages, as you saw, are available in our back office and even the front of our site. So what you want to do, this is a powerful tool to build globally with. Go to the blue videos button on your dashboard in your back office. You'll see this orange box. It'll give you our YouTube channel. It'll also give you a little video that you can click on so you can instruct people on how to get the language that they want for any of the videos. This is immensely powerful, and it's going to allow everybody to build huge globally, Frank.
You bet, John. And more people, again, coming to this channel. It's just, if you haven't done so, please do so. Tell everybody in your team too, because this will help. We share, important things like how to share your mobile landing page, how to build your custom page. And if it's not in your language, you can just look at the subtitles. So it's been really, really well received, John, and we're really excited about it. Just go click on the video button in the back and follow the steps, guys. It's just been well received. All right, languages for the first video we have on the mobile landing page, or you could find the copy of the video in your back office. But you click on this flag and, it just translated that video into that particular language. That's for the first. We actually now focused a lot of our energy and time into, getting the website translated, but the videos will come back into play. But we do have, a lot of them covered already, and we have them in Russian, Hebrew, French, German, Spanish, Mandarin, Cantonese, Hindi, Portuguese, Vietnamese, and Malay. So, just keep that in mind. We do have languages and videos. Languages that are coming is Dutch, Korean, and Thai right now. We're just working with the different translators. They'll keep coming, but we're putting a lot of our time into the website right now. John, I want to make sure everybody understands here, when you become an impactor, you get 2 actual mobile landing pages. The first one is the Impact101 replicate mobile landing page that actually to share your campaign, to share your information, and get other folks to come on board onto your team. The second one is to build a customized mobile landing page. I don't care what type of, whether it's a business or affiliate or another network marketing. It's all yours. As long as it's legal, we have no issues. Go ahead and build that. Now, there's a video on how to do that. I'm going to bring it back to Impact101 again. You see the flags below. You click on that flag, the video will play in that particular language. And, we're absolutely extremely excited about this. And also, if you do have you've built a custom mobile landing page, then you'll have a blue button here. That's where you can change your actual mobile landing page to either or vice versa. You might want to market Impact101 during the day and you have another business in the evening. It does not matter, or do both. You could just flip back and forth. We were selling these for $250 US per year. Now you get 2 of them for your actual entry fee of $25 for 6 months or $40. The value is there, folks, if you utilize it. I want to encourage you to utilize these actual mobile landing pages because people are paying substantial and there's a lot of value there. John, what's your thoughts in mobile landing pages?
Well, Frank, it's such a powerful tool. I'm not a technical guy by any stretch. What blew me away is the second that I paid for my membership, I got an Impact101 mobile landing page like the one on the left there. It had everything on there. It had the flags with the videos. It had a link to my website, my phone number, my email address, questions that they might have, all the videos, everything was right there. And it was done for me in a split second when I hit the join button. So now I can reach out, share that with people all over the world. They just share the link, they click on it, and they get the full measure of what Impact 101 is all about and the difference it can make for them. Fantastic tool, Frank.
Great. I'm glad that you're using it, John, and you're sharing that with your team because it just keeps moving and keeps your donations growing. Now, I just want to point out to everybody that if somebody was to click on the video reel, then a second page would open up with all the latest and greatest videos. Please instruct and let your team members know that's available. Let them know that. And I don't care what country you're in, people are going to have people from other walks of life and other parts of the world that we have these flags to share in their tongue and in their language. So it's pretty exciting. So please utilize the tools. All right, speaking of the tools, if you built a customized campaign with an image, you must have an image. Your actual campaign goes to the bottom of the mobile landing page where people could click on it and make donations, John. I'm extremely excited about this. This has just been phenomenal. People have been putting their campaigns up. I love to see the new campaigns, John. So want to make it very clear that people just have to build a campaign in their back office and make sure they have an image, and they'll show up automatically on the bottom of the mobile landing page. John, was it difficult to build a mobile landing page? How do they do it?
Oh, Frank, it was so ridiculously simple. Like I said, I'm not a technical guy. I clicked on my campaign in my back office. I took 2 minutes, put in what I was raising funds for. Maybe that's for someone to raise funds to pay for their bills. Maybe it's, to put a kid through college, a dream vacation, helping some other people, helping out a charity, a big project, whatever it is, you can put it in there in 2 minutes. You can upload an image, you hit submit, and boom, it's on your mobile landing page just like these ones. And what happens now, Frank, when you share your mobile landing page, people click on it, they see how serious you are, they see what you're raising funds for. Most people want their own platform to raise funds for their causes, for anything they want to raise funds for, and they can do that. They can join you and get exactly what you have, but some people don't want to become a member. I'll tell you what, if they like what your campaign is, so they can donate directly to you, whether they become a member or not. What that means, Frank, you can now expose 7 billion people on the planet to what you're raising funds for, and if they like it, they can donate to you. Now that is a funding platform that everybody in the world can take part in.
Yeah, what we wanted to do, John, is we wanted to make sure if people were part of Impact 101, I wouldn't know why they wouldn't want to be, but in case, we wanted to make sure that those people that want to just donate to our members and their campaigns, they can. They don't even have to be a member, and everybody's really excited about it. And, I just want to make sure everybody understands that these actual donations there, the ORU and Uphold, anything they have on the top half of the payment method will show up here with the exception of PayPal. So if you need to put PayPal and you have to, or an e-transfer, you just got to put it in the campaign itself. But you must be aware that that's where robots might pick up your email address and you might get more spams than you have in the past. So we're really excited about this, John. And I also want to talk about Colin Woods and Colin Simmons. They're two great leaders out of the UK. They have live presentations on Tuesday and Thursday. We have it recorded in the back office. John, what do you think of these world-class leaders?
Well, I can tell you Duncan and Colin are exactly that. They're world-class leaders. I've worked with them both for a while. These guys are tremendous. They lead, they help everybody. They have a fantastic way of laying this out for everybody. And I'll tell you, again, what do? We just direct people to the tools. There's no better tools than plugging them into these live calls that these two gentlemen do. You can see the schedule. We have their recorded versions of their calls in the back office. So, take full advantage. You get people on these calls, I am here to tell you, they are going to be jumping in hard and fast. So very, very powerful. Now, Frank, what I'd like to do, speaking of powerful guys, I've got a couple in the wings that are just doing some phenomenal things here, really making this happen. I want them to come on and share their excitement, what they're seeing happen. First off, we are going to head to Finland. Great buddy of mine I've known for a long time. I shared this with him a couple weeks ago. He caught the vision right away. He's building a great team over in Finland, and even took time to become a brand new father in the last couple weeks. Magnus Soder, could you come on from Finland and share what's got you so excited?
Yes, hello, John, and thank you for the invitation here, and hello, world, wherever you are here, because it's, I just want to run a quick few things through with you here, because I know we don't have much time, but as John said, I known John for a very long time, and I have a huge respect for him, and when he decided to share this Impact 101 with me, I was definitely, I've been seeing a lot of several different other, let's say, similar programs here, but when I saw what he had, and I really want to thank both Frank and Hans and the team they have here for making this happen, because what they have introduced us to here and helped us with all the tools and everything is just amazing. And of course, I'm fortunate in many ways. I'm blessed and have a beautiful family, and I have a lot of great friends here that have seen what we have here. And my background is that I've been in the corporate world for many years and in different parts of the world, and I've also been involved in this relationship marketing arena as many of the other people here have been. But when I saw this one, I was totally blown away, because I never seen anything like this without any monthly fees or anything. And to be able to start with all the tools that we have here for only $25 for 6 months or $40 for a year, it's just crazy. And honestly, I truly believe that we can definitely make a huge impact in a lot of lives around the world with this one. So I just want to say thank you, and I know that it's a lot of great things going on here now. So thank you very, very much.
You bet, Magnus. Let me ask you a question. You know, how exciting is it to know that you're not relying on a company to send you money once a month or every other week or something? To know that if you go out and you apply these tools and put in the efforts, that you can receive funds instantly. And on top of that, now you get to be at home with your newborn son and do this right from home and help a lot of other people. How cool is that?
Yeah, John, that's definitely what it is here. It's amazing. I don't find any other words here, because as John says, of course, the money we donate here, it goes straight to other members, and it's up to each and every one here. We can start from as little as $40 and build it upwards, and this is opening up for, I'm so happy to see here now all the new countries coming in here also. Let's say from places where they are not used to have this opportunity for this small amount of money, and to be able to change lives all around them. So I'm very, very grateful for that one. Thank you.
Excellent. Great to be working with you, Magnus. You're doing an awesome job with your whole team there, including Hanu. He is cruising. Okay, let's go to Moscow, Russia. We have got the big Russian bear himself there. Great friend of mine, known him a lot of years. I'll tell you, he's got the vision on this. Serge, can you come on and share with us what's got you so fired up in Russia?
Hi guys, hi John again, hi Frank, hi guys. Actually not in Moscow, St. Petersburg is much better than Moscow and more close to Europe anyway. You know, I know you for a long time. I don't remember when we met each other. It's a very long history, you know, great history, and to be together in a new venture is a great pleasure for me, John. You know, and what I'm excited for, it's not just simple giving money to people, you know, sharing money, but also it's a product, it's a great product which you can use for different purposes. It's landing pages, which actually the company is selling for 250, one for the year. I know the company which producing in Europe such landing pages, it's a different quality, you know, but they're charging 300 euros for it, you know. It's definitely value in a business, and also because we're living in a shared economy, and we got Uber, we got Airbnb, we got lots of stuff like this. Why don't have the headliner in a sharing money economy, you know. And the Impact101, it will be the headliner in a sharing money economy. You know, why not? I think it's a great goal, and we can achieve it. Okay.
Excellent. Sergey, let me ask you a question. How do you think the Russians are going to respond to such a great, simple system and platform? And what are your plans for that market?
Actually, as it's a share economy, I want to share the words through the Russian community to show them power of this business. Basically, what is my vision? We need to. I want to show the people how easy they can marketing not only this opportunity, but also their own businesses like networking companies or the traditional businesses, which you know, it's easy to show and easy to do and easy to use as well. Because I know it's I spoke in Russia. It's like the landing page, like company produces, can cost from $25 a month. You know, at least. You know, it means it's a very, very, really good value behind this business. Also, it's 100% going to the people, which is great from the point of the, you know, showing business. Company just earning from the usage of platform. That's it. And company plus given a great tool. Means it's just stories, it's just information, sharing information. And I think it will be lots of new joining this company from my end. Anyway.
Excellent. Well, we appreciate you, Serge. Great to be working with you. We're looking forward to working with you and your whole team. Thanks for sharing, buddy.
You're welcome. Thank you guys for inviting me.
You betcha. Okay, we're going to slowly wrap this up here. We want to make sure that everyone's well aware. We do a global building training call live every Saturday. I learned a long time ago, if you want to be successful, find some people who have success and just find out what they're doing. Then all you have to do is copy it and you can get the results you're looking for. Well, you've got no better opportunity than this Saturday. You can see the times there. The schedule is also in your back office. This Saturday, you're going to be hearing from these leaders. Duncan Wood out of the UK. You heard him, number 9, I think he was this week in the world. He knows what he's doing. CJ Culver and her partner Mark Ambrosius down in California, leading the charge in the US, and of course, Earl Cox in the US. Fantastic leaders. They're going to break it down, nuts and bolts, exactly what they do. Copy it. You're going to be tremendously happy. The other thing I always like to touch on before we wrap up is our 90-day blitz. You know, I learned a long time ago, if you want to build something big, it's much easier to do it fast than it is to do it slow, because if you get into a rhythm, into a routine, you start doing simple things, but a lot of them every day, and you just go hard at it for 90 days, and your team sees what you're doing, they follow your lead. What you can do is springboard your team and your platform ahead. What might take you years to build, you can accomplish that in 90 days. So I urge everyone, jump into your back office, click on System for Success, click on 90-Day Blitz. It'll walk you right through what you need to do. Make the commitment, lock arms with us. The momentum is here. You can grab as much of it as you want. So with that, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the call. As I always say, let's keep it simple. Let's think global. It's a massive world. Let's go out and gather it up. Let's use the tools to do that. And most importantly, let's go impact as many people as we can. Have fun, everybody. Thanks for being on the call. We're going to shut off the recording and we'll take a couple questions here.